Hello everybody. Well, I'm out here in the shop pedaling a little bit, trying to do a few things that's easy. Gotta get a little work on. I got this little 200T here. One Mr. Liggy saw. Old tree fella. He called me up, said he was having a little trouble with it. So tell him just send it back out here and we'd see what we could find. So I got it out a few minutes ago, and I didn't film firing it up, but I fired it up, and it's not doesn't act like it's pumping fuel like it ought to. So I'm checking the pulse line first. Anybody's got a 200T, if you've never had the pulse line come off of them, sometimes they will. I don't think this one has. It looks like it's still on there on both ends. So I'm noticing down here, I don't know whether y'all can see it or not. See if this will zoom. Can't zoom out or in this mode. Well, that figures. Anyway, I got the cover off of it, and I'm looking right here. There's some stuff that's sort of wet here. It's not real bad, but it's a little bit. And I don't know, it's not really up on the side of the cylinder, but I'm going to pull the flywheel off if I can get it to pop off and make sure that crank seal ain't leaking. Because it could very well be. Because it'll crank and run on choke, and you flip it off the choke and it'll peter out and die. So I'm just going to check. I'm going to check this first. I mean, it could be a problem with the carburetor or something like that, but well, I want to see. I want to see back here, and it looks like the crank seal is fairly dry. There's a little bit of wet around it. So everything else looks okay. We might go ahead and put a crank seal on this thing. If I could get my pocket straightened out. Alright, y'all, I'm going to move y'all over just a minute. Alright, let me go get a crank seal. Or should I just take you with me? It's an awful lot of climbing and junk dragging. Be right back. Alright. I went over and dug out a crank seal, so we're going to try to... I want to make sure that there's no wobble back and forth in the crank, because the way the bearings are made in these things is not, well, I ain't gonna say nothing else. It's just, for them to be like they are, they shouldn't be like they are, is what I think. These seals are a real hard, like Bakelite substance. Trying to get it where y'all can see, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to balance all of this. I'm kind of shaky yet too, so let's try to knock that Bakelite crap out of there. It's like a real powdery plastic. and it chips off pretty easy once you get in there. There the seal turns, so it's loose in there now. If I can just get it to pop out. Sometimes they'll fly right out. Sometimes you gotta sit there and chip at them till you get them out. So sit still, man. I think y'all have actually seen me do this before, but I figured what the heck. I ain't had a whole lot in the last month or so, so if I can film a little bit of this, at least give me some content to put up for y'all to have something to watch. And some might find it useful, and some might not. But I think everybody enjoys it. Well, most everybody. Whatever it takes. Just keep it tapping and moving. It's loose in there now if I could just get it to come out. The biggest thing is to try to keep as much of the seal in there till you get it out as possible. That way nothing falls down in the bearing. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. That seal wasn't the worst, but it ain't the best either. Let me reach in there and blow that little bit of stuff out just to make sure she's clean. Now we got some of these kits like this. I rarely use anything out of this kit except the crank seals. Matter of fact, the reason I bought this was simply because I get these from the Duke. They're not very bad priced either. And the last time I called him to order some, he was out of crank seals. But he said, I'm out of seals. I don't know whether you want to do it or not, but I got these kits. I said, well, I need some seals. So send me about 4 of them kits. So I've been using these seals out of these kits. Turn it where y'all might can see it. Here, let me give y'all some extension on your height there. Yep. Yep. Hey, you can see a little better now. 9/16 socket. Yeah, I know. Here, let me turn it this way. Maybe all of us can see it. Tap it. You can do a little tap, tap, tap. Just a little tap, 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 tap. Still need to go down a little bit on the top side to make it flush. Let me hold the socket where I'm actually holding the socket at an angle. I know y'all can't see it very well, but what I'm doing is I'm holding the socket like this. To hit on the side I want to go down farther. Yeah, that looks much more better. We're gonna swap that out. I don't know that that will fix the problem, but it was leaking, so we're going to go ahead and change it anyway. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and change it anyway, and then we'll stick her back together. And I got a feeling it's got some other trouble. I got a feeling there's something else going on, since that was no worse than it actually is. I don't think that would be the actual reason why it wasn't running or wouldn't stay running. But we're gonna put it back together. I might pull the clutch side off and put one in it too. Well, I'll get it back together in a minute. Be cordial with these bolts. Put these things back together. Some of them ain't real happy. Well, let's see if it does any different now. I'm trying to be real easy on my back when pulling these things. That's what it does. Let's give her just a little bit on the low side, just to see if it might be carburetor related. Yeah, it's still got a little issue there, so I got oil in the floor again. How far out are we? Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to pause it. We're going to do this side too. Take this off. I guess trying not to make the video so long, but we'll try to. I don't want to make the video so long, but I like to show y'all a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to say this side's probably leaking too. We're going to go ahead and change it. Alright, I took the clutch off. I'm going to take this bolt, and there's one up here, and pull the oiler off, and then I'll start it back. Alright. That didn't take but just a minute to get it off there. This crank seal here, either this is oil in here, or this crank seal's pretty wet. So, we're going to go ahead and put both of them in here while we got it here on the table, because this came all the way from, like I said, the tree fell, and he's all the way out in Idaho. So we don't want to send it back with trouble. We want to make sure we get it all. Because y'all all know the PTO side is usually the worst. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, the seals ain't that bad. They don't feel that bad, but well, if they're leaking, that ain't doing them no good. So that feels okay. We're gonna put another seal in here. Trying to make sure this don't go crazy on the time. I don't really. I mean, I know y'all watch it anyway. I like long videos. I know some of the people that watch don't. I like to watch Vice Grip Garage and stuff like that. I like my videos to be an hour or so long so I can watch them for a good little while. Let me switch over to the 9/16 if I can find it. I'm going to actually put the adapter in here so y'all might be able to see a little better. Nope, I ain't neither, because it won't go over it. Come on, oil pump, stay out of the way. There we go. Now, let's see what she does now. Maybe. I might have to put a little more gas in it too. Of course, if I do that, I might have to make some gas because I'm out. There's still something a little goofy. Let me see how much gas is in it. Yeah, it definitely needs more gas in it. Alright, everybody. I just pulled the carburetor off of it and opened it up to check it out. Everything in the carburetor looks good. The diaphragm and all, but I figured I'd go ahead and blow it out while I had it off. I'm going to let it sit here and cool off. I'm just going to clean this carburetor and let it cool off, and I've got to check a few other things. I want to look at the intake real good and make sure it ain't torn. But I got to let it cool off and stop smoking. Because you know, if you've tore a two-stroke apart before, usually whenever you take the carburetor off after it's been run, it sits there and smoke just wafts out of it. And that's kind of what it's doing, and it's hard for me to see down in there. So I'm just going to finish this up, make this video, and then that'll be it for now. I've got I got to put this back together, and I'm going to probably just ease on in for a little while and rest. I've not I'm not back 100% for sure. I'm trying to recover. That back, I hope my back stays in for a while this time, because I really got to get back to work and get some things done. Because it ain't no fun being out. I mean, I don't mind a little rest. I don't mind taking a break. I just don't like being off as long as I've been off. Now, if I had constant income or something, that would be different. Then we could just do all kinds of stuff. But I try to get all this stuff done, get filming. Maybe we can get y'all some more videos coming up. I've got several saws to port yet before I get some more coming in. I got something to put crank bearings in. I just got all kinds of stuff that needs to be done. I've had to tell people for over a month that I've not been to work, and they're like, really? It's been that long? I'm like, yep. They don't. Nobody's really had a problem with it, I don't think. But I just don't like being down that long. Anybody that's ever been down that long and don't enjoy it knows what I'm talking about. It ain't no fun. But I might even film a little bit tonight. Matter of fact, I checked the time, see what time it is. Today was Boo's first day of school. She done good. Mama just went and picked her up. She's at the grocery store now getting a few groceries. I got to go out here and ride out in the woods on the buggy and get some wood. We're going to have a fire out there in the fire pit after a while, and we're going to roast hot dogs tonight over the fire and sit out there in the yard and enjoy it outside a little bit and eat, because it's cooling off here a little bit. Now, when I say cooling off, I mean it's like in the 70s at night. So it's not like blistering hot, but it ain't cool. Alright, y'all. Well, I'm going to stop this video and go ahead and get it uploaded, or not uploaded. Well, I might upload it tonight. I don't even know why I'm telling y'all. I'm going to do this stuff and get it all done, and then you'll get to see it. But you'll have already seen it by the time you see this, so I don't know why I'm telling you. I get everything backwards sometimes. Alright, y'all have a good day. Remember, if you see something in here, you like it, just click on the little subscription notification, hit that little bell. We put out videos of all kinds of different stuff, and I try to take requests, and if I have a saw that somebody needs something done for, I try to make a video on it. Sometimes it takes me a little while, sometimes it don't. Just depends. Some people get lucky and say, hey, I need to see this, and it just so happens I have a saw sitting here just about like it or just like it that needs the exact same thing of theirs. So come on in, enjoy it, comment. We try to have a real good community. We usually have a live feed every Friday night. No, y'all, I'm so confused. We usually have a live feed every Saturday night. It's called Saturday Live, and it starts at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time and usually runs for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And we just talk, shoot the breeze, answer questions, talk. Sometimes we crank saws, sometimes we blow them up. Not on purpose, but we have. I'll blow one up. One of my most expensive ones, but you know. Y'all know. Alright. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you on the next one. Be kind. Treat people like you want to be treated. God bless, and Bellhopper out.